I went looking for answers. I've always had problems growing up, like wondering who I was and how and what my purpose was. And ever since yesterday and a couple days before,
like what? The problems? How do you think you're different?
well, it's like, I don't know, like when I went to the church
What
today,
church?
St. Paul's Catholic Church, and I spoke to Father Bill. He told me that I wasn't going to be ready this Easter, but next Easter, and that I was the Pope. That Francis or whatever is not like,
He's not the real Pope?
yes. And my grandma's name, and I do have Greek heritage, believe it or not. My grandma's maiden name is Vladimir. And it's always been weird, and I've had people coming up to me recently and asking me what my name is, and I've only been able to say John. Weeks prior to this, like, and they would ask me what my last name is, and I would just say John.
Like you just physically couldn't say your last name, or
It
my
just-
name's John Jonchuck, or he's just John?
It was just John for some reason, and it's like I really had to kind of think about it for a minute.
Then that's just been going on this past week?
Yeah.
How about the island crew? You like working there? You said it's a Jamaican restaurant?
I kind of felt uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable? How so? I mean, it's a job.
How do you know all this stuff?
You told me when I was asking you what your name was and you said that you worked at Island Crew, and that it was a Jamaican restaurant, or it's like a cafe, is how you put it.
Well, I did, but I felt like he was dishonest. And
Who's that?
The owner, like he was, I don't know.
No? You said was it the owner that was being dishonest? What made you think he was being dishonest?
He was going to different restaurants and he was going to different restaurants and working there to find out their main dishes and then putting it on his menu.
Really? So you would go to different restaurants, find out what their, I guess, your signature dish or the main dish is on their menu, and bring it back to the restaurant that you worked at?
Yes.
I could see how that would be dishonest.
Is Phoebe okay?
Phoebe? Who's that?
Phoebe was my daughter. Phoebe Jonchuck. Is she okay?
I don't know, John. I haven't heard. I've been here watching and talking over you, or talking with you.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
You are John Jonchuck?
That's the name that I was given.
Okay, thank you. You're here on a charge of aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, and your bond is currently set at $10,000. You're here on the charge... of aggravated fleeing or eluding, an eluding a police officer, your bond is set at $10,000. You're also here on the charge of murder in the first degree, and you have no bond. Can you hire your own lawyer? Do you have the wherewithal to hire an attorney, sir?
No.
Judge,
Would-
I'm sorry to interrupt. Has he been sworn?
He has not been sworn. Would you like me to hire and appoint an attorney to represent you?
No.
Are you sure?
I want to leave it in the hands of God.
Okay. So you want to represent yourself?
I want to leave it in the hands of God.
Pretty sure God's not going to be representing you in this case, and you're going to be standing trial. Would you like someone standing next to you as you're standing trial?
Yes.
An attorney.
That is pure and good, not evil.
Well, I'm going to do the best I can to give you a pure and good lawyer. If you'll raise your right hand.
He's handcuffed, Your Honor.
Can he raise his right hand?
I don't want a court-appointed lawyer. I want to leave it in the hands of God.
Point Dr. Poorman. Bring him back on Monday to see if he wants an attorney. Bonds remain. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The matter of State of Florida versus John Jonchuck, case number 15-00226 CF, murder in the first degree. We of the jury find as follows as the defendant in this case. Defendant is guilty of murder in the first degree as charged. So say we all sign a dated form for the jury. Do you want him?
Stand right here.
Any lawful cause for the sentence cannot be imposed.
There is no lawful cause. We would ask the court to set a sentencing date to postpone sentencing. There are some motions we would like an opportunity to file prior to sentencing.
So we can file them afterwards as well. I'm presuming that all of them can be filed afterwards as well, correct? One of you should be standing by him, not all of you over here, please.
Judge, we'd be, there's something that we'd like to look into. We asked the court to set a sentencing date a week out for us to
Okay,
just
well,
look
if
into
you
it.
give me something definitive, some reason, I would consider it, but I'm not hearing any reason. So I think I can hear everything you want to present afterwards. Okay. Mr. Jonchuck, it's an automatic life sentence. I'm sure you know that upon your conviction, so I will adjudicate you guilty of murder in the first degree. I will sentence you to life in prison.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything else, Mr. Owens?
No.
Thank you.
Appoint PD for appeal.
Yeah, we're going to appoint the public defender for purposes of appeal.
Turn to your left. And 1, 2.